Howdy folks, Stock here with Last Best Tool, and about a year ago I did a video about Rollercam. I got a hold of some of their straps and tie downs, especially this rope roller, this little tiny guy, which I absolutely love. I did a video highlighting this, but anyway, I have taken these for a spin for a year now and absolutely love them. In fact, these are some newer ones. I've got a pile of old ones and got some, here's some feedback that I found kind of interesting from use. Here's a, if you look at this one I used all winter, and you can see it starts out, depending on the sun exposure, orange, lighter orange, darker, or paler orange. Then it kind of turns yellow, and then a lighter yellow. Eventually, lighter yellow and a little more faded, and then kind of comes around. You can see this must have gone, you can see the bend, it went around a corner, so that got a little bit less exposure right here to the sun. Anyway, it's just kind of fun seeing this stuff. I do love the Northwest River Supply, or NRS straps. I have tons of them, went out and dug some up. They have not changed much in decades. In fact, this is one of my older ones I noticed just looking at it. The NRS straps basically have a fairly stout body with this camming mechanism. And the camming mechanism basically pushes up against a bar here. And they are known for having an awful lot of friction. So, sometimes I've used pliers to literally try and pull these things in order to snug stuff down. It's a little hard on the nylon, especially if you're biting into the same place over and over or snugging it. And some people just can't secure their loads as tightly as they should, simply because of whatever angle they're pulling. They think it's tight because it's really hard to pull. That's not the case, it's just not tight. But anyway, what Rollercam has done in their design is they have engineered a camming mechanism that goes up against this roller. The stainless steel hardware all the way around. I've not had any trouble with these. Extremely well made. Over-stitching there with the bar tack. I love the bright. I'm wondering, I was comparing this to some earlier ones. They've changed their dye, it looks like, or changed the thread dye. I'm wondering if that's why. Plus, they just feel a lot more beefy. But the two things I want to highlight here are, first of all, I use the heck out of these things. I have tons of them, and I use them for awnings, I use them for tie downs, I use them for setting up camp, for guy lines on tents and screens, and portable bug net, just clotheslines, all kinds of stuff. They are just so incredibly handy. So handy, I travel with these things. I've traveled a lot, and my summer is filling up now. I've got a bunch of trips planned. Last year I had a bunch of overseas trips, but to Nepal and to Scotland, as well as a big overlanding trip around the western U.S. The year before that, drove up to Alaska, as well as other trips. Now I've got a handful of trips in the west again, and I'm probably going to be in Colorado for a while. In fact, I'll be gone for a while. I don't know if I'll get some videos out. I've got to go to Colorado soon, and then I go to Atlanta, and then I'm going to go down to Texas for the eclipse. But anyway, I travel with these things just because they are so handy for whether it's a repair, let's say something with your pack, or something needs tied down, strapped down, as I mentioned, an impromptu clothesline, storage, and then all of the usual things when you're out camping. So these, I've used them a ton. I love them. Absolutely love these things. But a new product, or newer to me, that Rollercam came out with is what they're calling this CamGuard. And these are rubber covers. This is brilliant. Rubber covers over the metal buckle. I don't know if you can use them with others. I imagine you probably could. But why do you need a rubber cover? Well, obviously, the people who look at it who don't use these straps all the time might say, well, it's going to protect things. Yeah, that's true. But the big thing I like about this is if you're like me at all, which, you know, if you do a lot of stuff outdoors with straps, you throw them over your truck or car or camper. You know, you're dragging them across the bodies of vehicles. Having this rubber is so much better, you know, than getting slammed by a, you know, a buckle. Sometimes we've gotten hit as we're doing this, you know, where you're loading a raft on the roof of something and you throw this over and it clonks somebody. Or you're dragging it across and it's bouncing and then pops off at the last moment and hits your hood or hits a window or something. Anyway, this is just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant to have a rubberized cover that does not impede at all and gives you that protection, especially if you're on any kind of softer material. But anyway, I just wanted to bring these forward again. I did the video a year ago. Absolutely love this stuff. It looks like they've upgraded a few things. I like the nice, bright sizing. Sometimes straps don't tell you what they are, and if you've got a rat's nest of them or a pile of them, I do want to design something that rolls these things up. I'm thinking maybe Rollercam could make that, where you would literally grab it maybe by the buckle, is kind of what I'm thinking, and put it on a turntable and then it just spins, a little crank or something, so you can spin these things all up. Some people daisy chain them for easier deployment. I like rolling them up, but it'd be nice to maybe even have some secure thing that's attached to the end. Just a little loop. I don't know. There's still way more to evolve in the design, but I live and die by these guys. So anyway, just want to bring that up again. Rollercam, you'll be with me again on a lot of adventures, and thank you. And with that, Doc out.